Hey there. I just wanted to make a quick short video to share. I'm trying to make these shorter reels and videos occasionally, and today is an errand day. I'm doing errands around and thought I wanted to just hop on here and give you some thoughts about this cultural moment we're in. Again, there's so much going on culturally, and we need to be able to speak into that moment biblically and wisely. And one of the things I wanted to encourage you to do is to use your words wisely. And I don't just mean by speaking the truth in love, which is of course important, and by not getting in arguments that will lead nowhere and just name calling and that sort of stuff. But I mean also by the words you choose to use and the words you engage with other people using. So, for example, a word that is used a lot in our culture right now is fascist. Another term that's used a lot is Christian nationalist or nationalism. Another word that might be thrown around a lot is violence. And all of these words have specific meanings, but they might mean different things to you compared to somebody you're talking to. So if somebody you're talking to says so and so is a fascist, or that's just Christian nationalism, the first thing you ought to say is, well, what do you mean by that? So what do you mean that he's a fascist or she's a fascist? What is fascism? Because these words have actual meanings. They're not just terms to be thrown around willy-nilly kind of thing. They need to be defined and used appropriately. The same with Christian nationalism, the same with violence, the same with immigration, the same with marriage, the same with sexuality. All sorts of words need to be defined in your conversations, because otherwise you and whoever you are conversing with might be talking about completely different things, completely different topics. And I think this is especially important for a Christian, for those who are trying to speak biblically, because we are the people of the Word, and God knows the Word of God has power. That's why He gave us a written Word to guide our thoughts and our learning and our understanding. Words have power, not in the way that we can create anything out of our words, but because they carry meaning, and they carry communication, and they carry intent. And so we need to use our words wisely, and we need to make sure we know what the words we're using actually mean and define them if necessary. And so that's my thought for you today, and I hope it encourages you to just use your words in a way that would honor and glorify the Lord. Have a wonderful day.